Journey of Refinement. I am Dr. Shivanshu Mishra and I bring greetings from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. I was fortunate enough to get into the first traveling fellowship through the Hernia Society of India, and it was a marvelous experience overall. The journey began, as rightly told by Abraham Lincoln, I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. It all started with the team Young HSI Con New Delhi that was held at the Indian Habitat Center on 28th to 30th of March. I would fail that if I do not acknowledge my wholehearted thanks to the Hernia Society of India, through which I got a platform to present my best video presentation on that day, and through that mode I was awarded the travel grant to UK. So the prize money was 2 lakh Indian rupees, sponsored by the Metronics, and it was a prize money to select and go to any place for observership in any part of the Europe continent or the United Kingdom. Once this all happened, this was the call letter which I received from the St. Mark's University, which was the premium and the apex institute for colorectal and abdominal wall reconstruction in the United Kingdoms. Through a series of communications through the Hernia Society of India, I would like to thank Sarfaraz Beg sir, Manish Baijal sir, Deep Raj Bhandarkar sir, Sumit Shah sir, and then one of my dear friends, Dr. Gaurav Kulkarni, who was the International Traveller Fellowship Coordinator. After everything, the whole visa purpose, the tickets and the stay arrangements had to be done by me, and it was all helped by Dr. Gaurav, and he helped me bring the best deals of the hotels, the flight tickets from India to the United Kingdom. The Hernia Society of India and the St. Mark's University, that was headed by the Mr. Akash Mehta, they had prepared and scheduled planning for the traveling fellowship. I arrived at London full of enthusiasm, and then I was full of zeal and full of confidence venturing into a new era. I had the opportunity to deal with my mentor at St. Mark's University, Mr. Akash Mehta, who had guided me for the next 2 weeks, where I had a mixed feelings, like feelings of positivity, excitement, freshness, and new positive energy. And also I had on one side the doubts, the apprehension. I was also having a feeling that I would be able to adjust to this alienated place. On the day of arrival, the St. Mark's University had in fact inaugurated its 3rd anniversary at a new place which is at the Central Middlesex. And the things which I learned and I wish to inculcate in my regular practice when I was there at the St. Mark's during this clinical observership were the standardized protocols. Believe me, right from the sign-in, time-out, everything was so meticulous. Patients padding, patients care, when they shifted into the OT, level of preparedness, the reading of the MRIs, CTs by the consultant, by the registrar, and follow-up of the safety protocol by the staff nurse, by the doctors, by the consultants, by the fellows was indeed marvelous. There was rigorous standardization of sterilization that was followed, which I definitely want to implicate in my clinical practice. There was the state-of-the-art operation theaters, huge ones with a positive pressure ventilation, great robots, the Da Vinci's in 2 of the OTs, and it was equipped with the state-of-art laser machines, the 4K systems, and so many things that I always thought that I will see and do it in my real life practical experience. And I could definitely see it and sense it during those 2 weeks. The data entry into the NHS definitely holds a big place, because everything which was told to the patient was recorded and was fed into the National Health System Registry. And anywhere, believe me, a patient goes to any part of the United Kingdom, that prescription will go to that doctor who wherever the patient goes. So data entry, the follow was simply marvelous. The patient safety and management pathway, as I told, was way beyond imagination, and they were very, very meticulous, and they were very, very intricate of how to deal with these patients in the most sensitive and the most effectively safe way. There was excellent communication between the doctors, nurse, the paramedics, maybe the fourth class people, and they always had a smile on their face, which never tend to just wean off. You could just go to the canteen, talk to any people, and there were people from all sects of the world, from all, be it the Africans, be it the Americans, be it the Chinese. You could interact with every one of them, and they always gave a sense of warm feeling. The patient at NHS had a rigorous follow protocols, and there were specialized units catering into a particular branch, like the stomach care, maybe the colorectal unit, and the AWR unit, maybe the robotic unit. There was everything which was specialized, and they had a specific consultant designated towards that, and they had observers, they had registrars from all across the world. There was also perfect symbiosis and resonance between the doctors and other staff members, and the coordination was very, very palpable. I definitely made a lot of friends, good memories, which cannot be just told by words. I had Mr. Akash Mehta, Stella, I had Mr. Kapil, Phil Tozer, and Mr. Dong Yang from China, and they were all so friendly that they are still in contact. You feel that they are still connected to you a lot. They had excellent virtual connect with patients wherever in parts of the world or in different parts of the kingdom they were. They were very, very good in communication skills. Something which I found that it should not be carried out was in the UK they had long, long waiting periods. Some people had to wait for 3 to 4 months for getting a surgery. They had a lack of emergency setup at the United Kingdom. Maybe, I would say, maybe I'm wrong, there was a laid back approach. At the end, I would thank the St. Mark's University, the fraternity of Hernia Society of India to have given me this opportunity, and I look forward and I wish all the best to the subsequent fellows, and I'm telling you this is a worth getting traveling fellowship. All the best and thank you. Miles before I go to sleep.